Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me on this bonus video, which is all about this product review of this driving range net. So I bought this a few weeks ago and you might have seen me use it on the previous video. This is all going to be about the good points and bad points about this driving net, because this could be the best practice net that you can buy for the money. So let me go into the details and show you how to put it together and tell you all the good points and bad points about this driving net. Right everyone, this is what you get. So I bought this from Amazon, and just for transparency, this company has not given me these for free. So I bought this with my own money. I did have a little look through. What I'll do, I'll talk and unpack at the same time so you can see. So I had obviously a lot of there's a lot of choice out there, and I obviously didn't want to spend, and there's probably better nets out there for quality and durability, but really for the price and the reviews, which said they kind of didn't wear out, I think this looks pretty good, to be fair. So what you get everything kind of, I don't know if this is aluminium or kind of steel, so you get all the poles. You get a carry bag, and there's a netting, which is very important. So we go on to that at the end. Oh, we can just get some kind of little tie downs. Instructions. Let's have a look. Okay, so the instructions, get out the sun. Pretty poor actually, to be fair. But it's pretty basic anyway. Very small. Yeah, so that looks pretty simple. I'll just chat about a few questions have come up on the channel over the last few months. One question was, what breed is Trev? And he is a red golden retriever. So he's a golden retriever, but they call it the red, just like the red labs. He's 2 years old, birthday was in September. So me and him kind of go everywhere together. There's two of those, they look like the extending poles for the end. They look like some sort of kind of extender. That looks like the kind of probably goes between these, and then you've got the little pegs, obviously to keep it down. It's windy. Oh, let me just undo the net. Right, so the netting, and one of the things that I read was it's pretty durable. Now what I can see straight away, it's only a single, and the reviews were very good for like the wear and tear and the durability. So that's the most important thing, isn't it? That it can handle drivers and it's not going to wear out. Right, so that looks all pretty good. It's everything, just a little bag now. Obviously a little carry case. Having a temporary golf net, and this is what this is. I don't think this is a permanent structure. It's having something temporary, easy to put up. That's the key, isn't it? It needs to be pretty user friendly. Right, so I've had a little look at the instructions. Looks pretty simple, so let's go for it. So that's one corner. Okay, so it's little bobble things where you can just quickly undo it. It's good. All right, so these are the looks like these are the two corners. Very light, so it's not heavy. So it looks like your little poppers to pop in, so you can easy to click in and out. Easy. That goes in there. This is pretty much real time though, everyone, just to let you know. This isn't a big cut. I'll tell you if there's a big cut. And I've had to have a little look. So, what I've seen are these white tags, because you've got some black ones at the bottom. The white go at the top. So imagine they go up here. You don't need those on yet. And you've got two kind of Velcro attachments here, which go over here. Pockets that go over the bottom of the frame there. Velcro feels, yeah, doesn't feel the strongest, but I don't think there's going to be that much pressure going into it. But I'm always a bit wary of Velcro, especially in the rain. But anyway, short ones go first on the end, And then the long one, from what I can see, hopefully, goes on the end there. What's at the end to show you, see what kind of speed it can handle. I don't think I'm going to be driver straight away, to be fair. A lot more videos out here, and I'll kind of tell you why. It will become clear. Some personal stuff going on at the moment I don't really want to divulge if I can help it, but just to let everyone know, and it was my decision that unfortunately I'll be leaving Chesterfield at the end of November. Totally my decision. I've got some personal issues and challenges that I need to deal with, and yeah, sad, because I always thought I'd be there till retirement age. I'm not saying I'm not retirement age, because people do retire early, but I'm 52. But, so I'm going to do a few of the videos, outside, sorry. So I'm just going to put the pegs down, and then the black, so there's some black hooks here. And if you can see those black hooks, they go around the end. There's a little end tag there, and that just, and then I think once you get to know where and what goes where, I think like any net, I think the tricky thing is to get to know which way round it goes. I think there's a, you know, the net feels pretty strong, but I wouldn't say, yeah, I wouldn't want Bryson DeChambeau hitting into it, that's for certain. But I think for like warming up drills, I think it's fantastic. Definitely big enough. Now, what everyone says they worry about when they play is either a shank or a sky, I suppose, in a driver. But being 7 foot high, that shouldn't be too problem. I wouldn't want to hit a sand iron with it being too far away. You've only got a small amount of depth here. Ooh. So I'd say if you have the net this side, you've got obviously more net that side if you shank it. But I think that's okay. I think for a £70 net, and there's, you know, you can have a look, I'll show you all the details, give you all the specs, weight and things like that. It's not heavy to carry around at all. Pretty simple to put up. It's definitely going to be much simpler to put down. Yeah, pretty durable. I think I'll probably put a couple of more tent pegs in there, or some weight down there. Right, let's go and hit some shots. As per usual, Trev's in the way. Trev, out of the way, bud. Good boy. Right, so I've got the net pretty close to me, but I've got it far enough away that I'm not going to hit it on the follow through, just actually. Let me just move the mat back. Yeah, like I said, I'd probably put the edge of the mat, the edge of the net, kind of just inside the mat, maybe just about here, because I don't think you're going to inside shank it that much. But people who do occasionally hit the old funny one, so yeah, I'd bring it in a bit or over. Right, let's start off small. I've got a 7-iron, I've got a range ball. Oh, it's my first one of the day, it's a bit slappy. So in terms of bounce back, you can see it's bouncing back a little bit. Too much tension there, not too much. Okay, I've probably got about 90 miles an hour club head speed with a 7-iron. Right, let me go for a full out one. Yeah, there's a bit of bounce back, isn't there? But it is pretty close. Probably wouldn't have it this close. Probably have it another 2 or 3 feet back. Let me just change that. Right, so I think with people, I think if you're going to use it on concrete, I think there's going to be some bounce back. Move it over. Pegs in. Right, so I think that will probably lose the bounce back now. Right, let's give that a go. It should be better now. It should be a bit softer, shouldn't it? Because it's obviously just going to drop down on grass. Yeah, that's better. Don't mind it coming back. It's a little bit too quick for my personal liking. I think if you had more grass here, it would be better. So if you had the mat right on the edge here, and kind of under the tree a little bit more, I think it would be obviously that second bounce, it won't be on the concrete bit there. I'll take that for 70 quid. What I'm going to probably do is see if there's going to be a secondary net. Like anything, what you don't want to do eventually is find out the hard way and you stick one straight through, because really you're not going to be far away from the same kind of impact zone. So up here is not going to get worn out, obviously. Here is. So what I'd be wary of, it doesn't feel like it's the strongest ever. But looks like a decent enough nylon, and there's some reviews on Amazon saying that, you know, they're a few months into it and there's no wear marks at all. So I think for drill work, so let's say for something a little bit softer, make sure I don't hit Trev, you know, for drill work, it's perfect. Look at that. I'd do drill work that's kind of doesn't really rely on too much in terms of result based, so you're just working on mechanics. I like it. I think here could be a problem if you hit a low one. Yeah, I think that might need a bit of foam around it on the outside. So anyway, just but first review, very easy to put up, very lightweight, compact, but big enough, compact in its own little bag, but big enough and wide enough to take a golf shot. How quick, I'm not sure. Obviously there are better nets and golf nets out there that can take, you know, 200 mile an hour ball speed plus. This, I wouldn't want to do that. Or let me see if there is a secondary net that you can buy, like a replacement net. But apart from that, it looks all right to me. Definitely just for something if you're a beginner, or you just want to kind of just do some light exercises every day, and having a place to practice is fantastic. That you can, especially in the UK right now, it's starting to get a little bit darker. If you're coming home from work, the 9 to 5 shifts, and you're coming home in the dark, so if you have a little outside light, you could just practice away. If you have a spare half an hour, and it's not too loud as well, because there are some practice nets that I've seen where you hit into that kind of sheeting, and that, I think that's going to be pretty loud. Because what you don't want to do, if you live close by to your neighbours, you don't want to be whacking that every 5 seconds, sounding like there's a gunshot going off. If you're just hitting light swings and practicing some light exercises, I think it's absolutely perfect. It's definitely not going to go anywhere. You might need to push this down every now and again, and yeah, bounce back on concrete. I think you're probably going to need some sort of matting, otherwise it will come back a little bit too quick. But if it's landing on something soft, I don't think it's a problem. Right, so like I said, they're not supplying me with this net. I'm just going to be using it from here on in. I won't be in the academy after the end of November. So yeah, I'm really sad about that, but it's my decision, like I said, and yeah, we'll be doing some videos kind of in here a little bit more out here, and nothing's going to change. So hopefully to catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching this bonus video, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Yeah, from a sunny UK, which is a first for a while this week. Have a good golfing week. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week. Thanks everyone. Cheerio. Bye bye.